You wake up, put on your Ray-Ban Meta glasses. You're living all in. You realize you need coffee. So you say,
"Hey, Meta, how do I make a latte?"
Brew 2 shots of espresso.
after Meta AI gets you caffeinated, you're ready for some beats.
"Hey, Meta, play hip-hop music."
You head to meet some friends, but can't remember the place.
"Hey, Meta, call Eva."
Ray-Ban Meta glasses, the next generation of AI glasses. Just say, hey, Meta, to harness the power of Meta AI. Shop now at meta.com/smartglasses.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. Everybody needs some variety in life. That's what I love about Chumba Casino. They know how to keep things fresh and exciting. All their games are free to play, like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire. You can claim free daily login bonuses, too. And they release new games every week. So spice things up with ChumbaCasino.com now for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
Deciding on what to listen to is hard. Using Zumo to stream music from iHeart 90s radio is easy. Or play iHeart Country or Hip Hop Beats. Your choice, all for free. Stream easy with Zumo Play. Get live and on-demand entertainment with no logins, no signups, no accounts, no hassle. This December, get cozy on the couch with Charlie's Angels starring Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, Cameron Diaz, and Looper starring Bruce Willis and Emily Blunt. All streaming free on Zumo Play. Go to play.zumo.com now. Life is hard. Zumo is easy.
Hey, Rubes, this football season, Bell Bank is giving one KFAN listener each week $1,000 to pay it forward to a charity of their choice. Just head over to KFAN.com, keyword contest, to learn more and enter today. That's KFAN.com, keyword contest.
Here we be on a Friday. It's Program Password, and it's been, I think it's maybe been the most well-played Program Password game in the history of Program Password. And it's one of the closest, is it not, or is it around?
It was until that unforced error by Pat Micheletti. Yeah. It's now 44-33, Common and LaBelle lead Halverson and Micheletti. As always, you can watch the second half of Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. I do need to make a correction. I need to apologize. Zach, I just want to say I was wrong.
Yeah.
You were right. Station stores, holiday station stores, the station stores is one word. That completely blew my mind.
Oh.
The more you know.
Well, so you could have said station stores.
I would have known right away.
I thought about it too, but I'm like, it was the same thing. I didn't want to get Costas. I should have gone for it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you were right. And I was wrong.
2-1-4.
You're smart. I'm dumb. You're good looking. I'm not attractive.
Oh, that's true.
All right, we ready to play?
I think we are.
As always, we're playing to 80. Common and Lavelle lead by 11, 44-33. Zach and Lavelle, take a look at the iPad, please. The password is my. All right, Halvey, you're down 11. The option is yours. You want to go first or second?
I'm going to go second, man. I don't know.
All right, Lavelle and Common for 10.
Sharona.
Knack.
Halvey and Micheletti for 9.
Sharona.
Oh, no. Song.
Lavelle and Common for 8.
Oh.
My.
Yes.
I didn't see any way out on that one.
I thought Sharona was really good.
Well, yeah, Sharona's great.
Yeah.
So I thought the word was knack.
Yeah.
I thought it was knack.
It's a hard word.
But then I figured, well, it must. I didn't want to overcome. Well, maybe it's mine.
Yeah, mine would be.
That was really good, Lavelle.
That was good. I'm glad. Yeah, that somebody knew what to do with that. That was.
Yeah, Sharona was really good.
Will you make my motor run? My motor run. My Sharona.
Yeah. Or you could have sung Maria. To my Maria.
Oh yeah.
You could have sung. Yeah, Common would have got that. 52-33, Common Lavelle lead by 19. Common and Micheletti, take a look at the iPad. The password is process. All right, Micheletti, you're down 19 here. Time to start that comeback. You got the option. You want to go first or second?
Second.
All right, Common and Lavelle for 10.
Procedure.
Operation.
Micheletti and Halverson for 9.
Time.
Process.
Wow.
What?
Oh my God. How did you? I thought,
you kidding me?
I thought that was the worst clue in the history of clues. I was going to go steps. Next, I thought we got it. It's all ours.
Did you rosen that?
No, that was.
Did you get a peek at the iPad on
I
the way
did
over or
not.
something?
No, it was procedure, and then he said time, and I'm like, okay, well, that's.
Yeah, I could see where you got it, but I did not think you were going to get
I
it.
didn't think I got it.
I was getting ready
I
to.
just
I was going to go steps, and you're going to procedure, steps, the process.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll tell you what, to be on a 4-game losing streak, to be down 19, to pull that answer out.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
All right, it's a 10-point game. Common and Lavelle lead by 10. Halvey and Lavelle, take a look at the iPad, please.
How are we in this?
The password is
I don't know.
jam. All right, Halvey, all of a sudden you're 10 points away and you can tie this thing up and you have the option. What do you want to do, first or second?
We'll go first.
Ooh.
Sounds super confident. Halvey and Micheletti for 10.
Moon dance.
Lavelle and Common for 9.
Jimmy.
Van.
Halvey and Micheletti for 8.
Jelly.
Roll.
Lavelle and Common for 7.
Traffic.
Jam.
Yes.
Jimmy Jam.
Yeah. You got it.
Because when that was your first one?
Moon dance.
Yeah, so obviously with Van Morrison. and so
I was afraid when you said that.
So was I.
Because the nickname for Moon Dance Jam is Old Man Jam, and I figured it'd be Rap His Alley.
59-42, Common and Lavelle with the lead.
We got them right where we want them.
Common and Micheletti, take a look at the iPad. The password is Google. All right, Micheletti. Down 17. The option's yours. You want to go first or second?
First.
All right, Pat and Halvey for 10.
Bad mistake. Oh.
5 seconds.
Check.
Body.
Common and Lavelle for 9.
Engine.
Ignition.
Micheletti and Halverson for 8.
Search.
Light.
Common and Lavelle for 7.
Search. I can't think either.
Micheletti and Halverson for 6.
Computer.
Diagnose.
Common and Lavelle for 5.
Wikipedia.
Resource? No. No.
Micheletti and Halverson for 4. Last one.
Search.
Google.
Yes.
What? Oh, search engine checks.
Oh, search engine.
So I was thinking light, searchlight, check.
Yeah, you guys were on like
engine
a
light.
car thing going on there for a second.
I know there's probably better ones, but I'm so, I'm technologically
My
inept.
first clue was
Is there,
brutal.
was there any, did somebody invent Google? there a name?
I don't know the name
attached to it?
attached
Yeah,
to
but
it.
I don't know.
Famous. Two guys.
All
I
right.
can't even remember.
I don't know what clue I would have given to for that either.
Well, that's it. I didn't know. I was.
That's a tough one.
Amazingly, you got 4 points out of it. It's 59-46. Common and Lavelle with the lead. Halverson and Lavelle. Take a look at the iPad. The password is Kane. All right, Zacho, you're down 13 points. You can make it a one-possession game here. You've got the option. What do you want to do?
We're going to go with first.
Never sounds confident.
Maybe he's have so many clues to give. He just was trying to think of which clue would be first. He has so
That's
many.
exactly what it was.
Zacho and Micheletti for 10.
Evander.
Lavelle and Common for 9.
Patrick.
Deal.
Lavelle and Micheletti for 8.
Detroit.
Zach and Micheletti.
Sorry. Lavelle and Common for 7.
Crutch.
Kane.
Wow.
I thought that was a crappy clue, too. You worked it out.
Leaning into
So you
the
get
hockey.
Evander Kane, Patrick
Evander
Kane.
was like the best clue you could have given
That was going to be one I was going to give.
Whereas Common still wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Evander Holyfield,
Yeah.
real deal. That's why I went.
Or how about Patrick?
That was the second clue given, yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right out of the.
It worked out.
I can't believe the hockey guys didn't get that one.
It worked out.
66-46, Common and Lavelle with the lead. Common and Micheletti. iPad, please. The password is Lizard. All right, Micheletti, you're down 20. Can get this to a 10-point game. You got the option. You want to go first or second?
First.
All right, Micheletti and Halby for 10.
Snake.
Oil.
Common and Lavelle for 9.
Geico.
Micheletti and Halverson for 8.
Geico.
Lizard.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
That's on me. That's on me.
I'm glad I said it.
It's technically not a lizard, right? Isn't it?
No, it's not, but I think that I
It'll lead you on the right
suck.
I was going to say iguana after that. I figured you'd get it.
Because when you say Geico, I start thinking gecko.
Yeah, right.
And then I said, well, gecko can't be the word, so it's got to be lizard. And then
66-54, Common and Lavelle with a 12-point lead. Zacho and Lavelle, iPad, please. The password is Lemon. Back on you, Halvey. You're down 12. The option is yours. You want to go first or second?
He's got that confident look on his face again.
This is where he's not going to be confident, but then he's going to go first.
I'll go first.
You're going first?
Yeah.
All right,
Why
Zach
do you do this to me?
and Micheletti for 10.
Aid.
A bet.
Lavelle and
Bet you
Common.
that's wrong.
Lavelle and Common for 9.
lime.
Assist. I'm not sure I heard what you said.
Lime.
Clearly.
Oh.
Zach and Micheletti for 8.
Yellow.
What is going on in this game? Lavelle and Common for 7.
Try this again. Lime.
Lemon.
Hey. Yeah.
That's an illegal clue.
There we
You said
go.
part of the
It was, I
word.
misspoke.
You were saying lemon.
I said lime. It was a slip up.
And Common knew the answer. All you had to say was anything. That's 7 points for Micheletti and Halverson.
Now you're laughing at me? I knew.
this game's
I'm a
ready to say
terrible
lemon.
guesser.
He started saying lemon.
I know. But
So
what
it's an
I'm
illegal
saying-
clue.
I know.
No, you thought I was saying lemon. I just slipped up when I said lemon.
You said lime.
I knew. What I'm saying is, I knew it was lemon.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He could have said anything.
I see.
The only way you don't lose is him giving an illegal clue, and then he gave an illegal clue.
It wasn't illegal. It was a slip up.
Oh, my gosh.
I made enough mistakes in the studio to know when I made a mistake. That was just goofy. All right. It was a slip up. Sorry.
All right, 66-61, Common and Lavelle with the lead. Common and Micheletti. Take a look at the iPad, please. The password is float. All right, Micheletti, all of a sudden you're down 5. Put that face down there. Thank you. You're down 5. You can take the lead here with the correct answer. The option's yours. What do you want to do, Pat?
I'll go first.
All right, Micheletti and Halverson for 10 in the lead.
Wade.
Wilson? Oh.
Common and Lavelle for 9.
Swim.
Bathe.
Micheletti and Halvey for 8.
Water.
Float?
There we go.
How many do we got?
I was going with parade.
What do we got down
He
here?
keeps getting those at the very last
score?
second, too.
Yeah, he's taking all 5 seconds.
Guys, good.
Halvey, your favorite score, and it's on your team. Your team has 69.
Nice.
And Common and Lavelle have 66. You two have the lead for the first time in a long time. Halvey and Lavelle, take a look at the iPad. The password is mayor. Lavelle, options back on you. You're down 3, 69-66. You have the option. What do you want to do, first or second?
Second.
Very decisive there.
Ooh.
All right, Halvey and Micheletti for 10.
Coleman.
Barbecue.
Lavelle and Common for 9.
Fry.
Lantern.
Halvey and Micheletti for 8.
Jacob.
Grill.
Lavelle and Common for 7.
Carter.
Mayor.
Yes.
I tried to go the hockey one. And then he said Fry, and I'm like, well, you know, I should have.
I
I
was
should have.
thinking
I
Norm
should have stuck
Coleman,
with
yeah.
Norm, but
Yeah.
then he could have said Senator. But yeah,
All right. Common and
That one
Lavelle
hurt, yeah.
have regained the lead. They're now at 73. So if they get 7 or more, they are winners. Halvey and Micheletti, you're at 69. You're still 11 away from victory. Common and Micheletti, iPad, please. The password is athletic. All right, Patrick, big decision here. You're down 4. You have the option.
you don't have to go first.
You want to go? That's ironic. You telling him that?
I'm just saying.
Pat, you want to go first or
but
second
if you
here?
do, you know,
If he feels it, let him flow.
just saying, a lot of people.
This is risky. I'm going to go first.
All right, Micheletti and Halvey for 10.
Russo.
Athletic.
Wow.
What a clue.
I was going
Way
to say
go.
Krasinski.
I would have been a layup.
Here's
That
where we're
wasn't
at.
risky. That was really good. Only thing you can do. That was really good.
All right, here's where we're at. Zach and Pat, you're at 79. So any correct answer,
Lord.
How heartbreaking could this be?
you
Oh,
win.
no.
Common and Lavelle are at 73. You need to get 7 or more points
Next
to win.
one wins.
But you will have the option. Halvey and Lavelle, take a look at the iPad, please. The password is paw. All right, Lavelle. Biggest decision of the game. You're at 73. You need 7 to win.
Could it be the biggest decision of his life?
Probably. You have the option. What would you like to do?
Second.
Of course.
All right.
Hey, that's a risky decision here.
Yeah, because it could be all over.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've handed the game out on a number of occasions.
Halvey and Micheletti for 10 and the win.
Shake your head.
Claw.
Grasp.
Lavelle and Common for 9 and the win.
Dog.
Can I ask him what he said?
Dog.
Oh. Paw.
What's the rule here?
What's the rule
You
here?
can't give the rule. You can't give the word twice. Janice Shorter, isn't it?
Here's what we're going to do. We are just going to throw that clue out. Because one, he said the word twice. Technically, Common, you might have got that in at the very last instant. But he's also not supposed to be able to repeat the word. So I'm going to award no points, and we're going to move on to the next one.
What?
We pass the iPad, or we still keep the iPad?
Let's keep it over with you two.
Good.
You're not allowed to say the clue twice. It's the Mark Rosen rule.
I did not know
all
that.
All of our rules are Rosen related.
I did not know that. So what am I supposed to do when he says, I didn't hear you?
Well, I was asking Tenna B,
Yeah.
actually.
So,
I said,
so Tenna would have
It's
said
hard
it?
because the clock's running. Like, I don't have time to explain stuff to you when the 5-second clock's going.
so Tenna B would have said no, and then I would have to have just, I didn't know what you said.
Oh, so Tenna, you wouldn't have been able to tell him what the clue was?
we got 5 seconds. We don't have time to talk it out. The clock has started. So
This is like politics. You can stop the clock.
we're going to eliminate it. Oh, so he has more time to think about the clue? That doesn't sound good. Lavelle and Halvey, I need you to relook at the iPad, please. The password is pot. Did you see it, Lavelle?
Yes.
All right. Back on you. The option's on you. You need 7 points for a victory. Would you like to go first or second?
I'm going first.
All right. Lavelle and Common for 10 and the win.
Kettle.
Black.
Halvey and Micheletti for 9 and the win.
Marijuana.
Pot.
Let's go! Let's go! We won!
They've done it.
That's my fault. That's my fault, LaBelle. I should never said
Let's
black.
go.
That's like the. I bet that's the 13th,
How does it
14th
feel to
time
get
I've
back
given
on
one
that?
answer.
We snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Ask me how it feels to be undefeated still.
Oh, man. Undefeated. You can't beat this guy.
How bad do you think it is to lose to the two of you?
That was one of the best, worst games I've ever seen.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Pot, calling the kettle black, and I go with black. There's 3 words: pot, kettle, black. He says kettle, I go black.
And you would have gotten Pa if you would have heard him the first time, too. If you didn't have to,
Well, I did, yeah. I still
If the
feel
answer was
like we're
black, I wouldn't have said pot. I would have said like white. I
I
would have
know,
said
I get it.
Lavelle.
Well, you don't
I
have to
would've
come
said
down on me.
Lavelle.
I said, I already admitted I blew it. I'm so glad I'm out next Friday, so I don't have to play. I need to regroup. I need to take a long, hard look at myself.
Yeah,
Gentlemen, thanks so much for coming in and participating.
Thank
We
you.
do really
Thanks,
appreciate it. Have a happy holiday to
Same
all of
to
you.
you.
You bet. We'll take a short break, come back with more. It's the Common Man program here in the Fan.
The only thing better than the holidays are holidays packed with NFL games. Kicking off Thursday, December 19th with an AFC West showdown.
Touchdown Chargers!
Then a Saturday doubleheader. 12 games Sunday. With a battle in Lambeau on Monday night.
Oh, what a play! What a catch!
And a Christmas Day doubleheader for the ages on Netflix.
Oh, sweet Marie!
That's how the NFL does the holidays.
I don't care.
Incredible. Darkstone Memorial Hour. I have a handful of them this afternoon. Number 1 says, this time reaching out with sad news. My dad, Jerry, was a lot like Dark Star. He had the charm that would light up a room. 40 short years as a history teacher at Orono, 5 beautiful daughters. I was the son he never had. We used to sit and watch every Twins game on the summer porch. He'd love nothing more to see the Vikings, Wolves, and Twins make a playoff push this year. I appreciate you and Tenna B holding down the Fitzgerald each and every day. Much love to you and to Dark Star, the light star above. And there you go. Jerry Borgert. Borgart, by the way, is the name. Jerry Borgert. Next, comment. On Monday, December 9th, Central Minnesota lost a legend when Daniel Booner Llewellyn lost his life with a severe case of pancreatitis at the age of 64. Booner became an assistant coach with the Sartell Muskies town ball team in 2010. Over the next 13, 14 years, our relationship was more than just on the diamond. We spent many days playing cribbage, fishing, watching the purple tear our hearts out, or just hanging out. He became part of my family. He rarely missed one of my daughter's volleyball or softball games, unless we needed someone to watch our dog over an out-of-town tournament. Of course, he would volunteer to take care of her. Booner was single his whole life, but had a large family. He had many nieces and nephews that he would do absolutely anything for. He would attend many of their events, which is one of the many ways he showed his support to his family. Booner knew how to have fun, tell great stories, make you laugh, and always make you feel comfortable, and always wearing one of his signature Hawaiian shirts. Please have Dark look after him, show him where the bats are cracking and the fish are biting. Daniel is his birth name, but most never knew him. Most never knew. That's why it was Daniel Boone. And then we have this one. It says, could you please have Dark look over my dad, Tim Thorng, formerly of Rochester, Minnesota. The holidays are supposed to be a time to be festive, but for me, it's the toughest time. Just after the new year, it will be 20 revolutions around the sun since he passed, and every time the calendar flips, it doesn't get any easier. My dad was a true Renaissance man. There was much that he couldn't do. There wasn't much he couldn't do or something he wasn't good at. He was an artist, a musician, a Cambodian wedding singer, a craftsman, a good father and grandfather, a refugee that saved his family from a less publicized, forgotten genocide. Though he was not born and raised in the U.S., he embraced this country and loved it just as much as anyone. In the late 80s and early 90s, he was living the dream. He was actually pretty famous among the Asian community, traveling to all parts of the country to officiate and sing in traditional Cambodian weddings. However, health issues forced him into an early retirement from life on the road. The reason it's extra tough for me is because I was a dumb teenager when he passed. It sucks because I'll never be able to truly make him proud. Sure, graduating high school is an accomplishment. I'm grateful he was there to see me walk, but it's the fact that he will miss every subsequent momentous occasion. The biggest would be the thought that he'll never embrace any grandkids that I would make for my loins. Everyone experiences loss. Everyone copes with it differently. And many people think that when someone passes away, that your memory of them will fade over time. To an extent, it's true, but what you won't forget is how they made you feel or the impact they made in your life. 20 years later, I can still hear his voice in my head. At least I hope it's his voice and I'm not suffering from multiple personality disorder. I still regale about the time it was 100 degrees in the literal bandwagon with no AC. He was in a delirious state due to the heat and started freestyle singing about food. I know he's still missed by many, but his memory still lives on rent-free in our minds and our hearts. Rochester DJ Rav Guy. Those are your Dark Star Memorials. Short break. Back with what we affectionately call the Victory Formation segment. That's next here on The Fan.
Hey, Lakefront Music Fest is back and bigger than ever. Don't miss out on Rock Night on Friday, July 11th, headlined by Foreigner with support from 38 Special and Loverboy. Tickets are on sale now, but are going fast. Get the full details and your tickets today at KFAN.com keyword calendar.
The only thing better than the holidays are holidays packed with NFL games. Kicking off Thursday, December 19th with an AFC West showdown.
Touchdown Chargers!
Then a Saturday doubleheader. 12 games Sunday with a battle in Lambeau on Monday night.
Oh, what a play! What a catch!
And a Christmas Day doubleheader for the ages on Netflix.
Oh, sweet Marie!
That's how the NFL does the holidays.
Yeah.
Tune in to Wild Wednesday each week for your chance to win tickets to see your Minnesota Wild in an upcoming game. Wild Wednesdays are presented by Jim Beam, a crowd pleaser since 1795.
Couple 13-14 past Common Man program. I'm Common. He is Tennessee. This is the Victory Formation Hour. We're undefeated. Over, even prior to Tenneby, I'd never lost a week. Tenneby's the third producer. Third time's a charm. And we've always done a victory formation segment, the last segment of the day. Matter of fact, if you'd like me to, I've done it before. You could turn the camera back on, and I could do the entire segment on one knee, like they do when they kneel down in a football game. NCAA football, that's what you've been waiting for, Tenneby. You've demanded it. We need a playoff, by gosh, and 4 teams isn't enough. We need more. They've settled on 12 teams. I think 4 teams get a first-round bye. All 4, I guess they'd be called quarterfinal games, are this weekend. 1 tonight and 2 tomorrow. I will admit, I'll admit, I was never a big fan of the whole. Part of it's I'm a gadfly. Also, I do like being the contrarian. I always feel like I can make an argument for either side, good or bad. I did like the way they did it back in the olden days when I was growing up. Season would end after the 4 New Year's Day bowl games. Then the media guys, out of shape, usually overweight, guys who never played the game, would submit their votes, and there would be a mythical national champ. I kind of liked it because it was the only sport that did it. It was kind of fun. Because at the end of the day, does it really matter? So somebody wins whenever the national championship game, let's say it's January 27th. So when a team finally wins it, okay, great. So what does that mean? Oh, you won a national championship. Then you're just on to next year. It's like all the championships. They really don't matter, but I guess we just feel like a season or a sport cannot be complete unless there's only one person that wins the very final game. And so what I do admit is I guess I have a bit more interest in college football with the playoff than I would have had there been. The 4-team playoff did nothing for me. The 12-team makes it a little more interesting because I, like many Americans, a lot of people, we like underdog stories. So I would like to see an SMU make a run, get to a national championship. Even
though by the sounds of their nil money, they're not much of an underdog.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. I guess to be honest, there really are no underdogs. But teams that it's
not the same. Yes. Same teams over and over again.
Yeah, it's not the same as Oregon.
And Indiana can pop in there now.
Correct. As I look up the games and look at the games, Tenneby, it starts tonight with the Fighting Irish hosting Indiana. Notre Dame is the 7 seed. Indiana is the 10. Indiana, their coach Ferlinghetti, Rigudi, Fumbleruski.
Kurt Signetti?
Yes, Signetti. What is it? Signetti. Did he win Coach of the Year? I thought he won. Either he won Big Ten Coach of the Year, he won National Coach of the Year. And I understand why. We all know Indiana has never been a football school, ever. Basketball school.
He was the National Coach of the Year.
Yeah, especially in the Bobby Knight days, right? He was, Bobby Knight days, Indiana was a basketball power. Last team to win a national championship with an undefeated record, I believe. That was way back in 1976. The rap against Indiana is, there's, with 18, still can't believe they call it the Big Ten and they have 18 schools. It's embarrassing, but there's that unbalanced schedule. Like the Gophers kind of had one, right? They didn't have to face Oregon or Ohio State this year, right? They'll have to face both of those schools next season. I don't think Indiana, who did they get plastered by? Was it Oregon or was it OSU? They got beaten. I thought it was handily. Maybe it was Penn State. Somebody handled them rather easily, I think. Can you take a look at who that loss was?
They lost to Ohio State 38-15.
Yeah. So and that's where Ohio State punched in an extra tutty when they didn't need to, but that's okay. So there are still doubters about Indiana, and I think they probably got a good squad, they're a good team, they're 10-1, they're ranked and all that. But sometimes strength of schedule does have something to do with it. If you're playing teams that aren't particularly very good, it's easier to pad your record, but good for them. They're facing a Notre Dame team that's only lost one game at Tenneby, and Notre Dame, they're still an independent, right? They don't play in any conference, and don't they usually schedule relatively tough games, though their only loss of the year was at Northern. I watched the game, believe it or not. I just happened to be clicking through the games. And I think they lost to Northern Illinois 16-14. And I remember thinking to myself, and I think even the announcers kind of alluded to this, it was almost basically, well, there goes Notre Dame's chances to ever win a national championship. That's over for them. You can't lose to, was it Northern Illinois?
You nailed it correctly. 16-14, second week of the year.
You can't lose to, I don't care how early in the year, you just think, well, you can't lose to Northern Illinois and still be considered one of the best teams in the country and be invited to the 12-team tournament. Yet here they are because they've had some big wins, too. They've blown people out. My guess is they beat some quality opposition.
Well, I'm looking at their results. And,
or is it not?
Well, they never really played like an elite team.
Okay.
Right? I mean, now, I don't know where these teams are, if they were ranked at the time or these are the ranks now, but first week of the year, they played Texas A&M, ranked 20.
Yeah.
Then they played Louisville, ranked 15. They also played Navy, ranked 24th, and then Army, ranked 19th.
Yeah.
But not like any big hitters.
Okay. So, does Notre Dame does NBC still have that contract with them where every Notre Dame game is on?
I'm guessing.
It's just, they're like the Yankees of college football. Anyway, I don't really have an allegiance to the Big 18. I really don't, other than the Gophers. Roll the boat. Ski-U-Ma. Go Gophers. But I'd like to see Indiana win the game. Coach is a little cocky. Too much into it, too. He never smiles always. He's one of those, I'm sure he sleeps at. It's like Baker Mayfield. He lives at the stadium. 3 games tomorrow. SMU at Penn State. I'm going to be because maybe Penn State also pays a lot of players. Ohio State at Tennessee, Texas at Clemson. Of those 4 games, the only one I have a rooting interest in is the Ohio State University because baby brother Peter goes there. So I'd like to see them win. I mean, I'm not going to go to bed tonight tossing and turning, wondering if they're going to win.
Where's that game at?
At Big House.
Is he going or is he already on his way home?
No, he's here.
Oh, he's home.
He's going on vacation with us.
Yeah.
We're going golfing. So he's here. Yeah. He arrived last.
I knew you were going on vacation. I was just wondering if he's there now.
He arrived, not last Saturday. I think it was Saturday before. So he's been here for a while now. So that would be my only rooting interest, though I don't toss and turn. And my close personal friend, Chip Scoggins, Fish Wrap West, esteemed columnist. We text and talk more than most people know. We will be on opposite ends of that game. He's a Tennessee guy. That's where he went. He's from Tennessee. So he'll be rooting for the Volunteers in that game. I'm not going to try to handicap any of the games. I'll go with the chalk. That's what it is, going with the chalk, I think is the phrase I was looking for. I'll go with the chalk on those games, though I'd like to see Indiana pull the game out. There was one other story I saw, and let me scan down to it because I think it really raises some interesting issues. Okay, it really doesn't. Oh, did you see who's the guy that's having the war of words with Aaron Rodgers? Have you seen it?
I saw his response. Is it Ryan Clark? Is that who that is?
Who is Ryan Clark? He's all over Rodgers. He thinks he's basically called him a fraud. And then Rodgers, when he was out with McAfee.
Yeah, Ryan Clark.
Yeah. And then Rodgers got that smarmy thing going it really doesn't bother me what you say. But then he went to the vaccination thing again.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know why he's going there. The other guy, I guess because maybe the other guy was annoyed that he didn't get vaxxed. But what the other guy said was, well, no, people are annoyed at you just because you lied about it. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. But then the guy said, and he goes, well, yeah, I got vaxxed. I don't have a spleen, and he's missing 2 body parts from playing football. That's what he claims. I think he said from playing football. Man, that's a tough sport if you're losing body parts to playing football. But they're going back and forth, and it doesn't look like that's going to end anytime soon. Then the other story I saw, did you see what Joe Burrow did for the offensive lineman?
I did not.
Well, you buy guys gifts. Like I always buy my producers gifts. How about the McCauley's gave us Christmas gift bags again this year.
Yeah.
The McCauley sister.
Bella and Reese.
Bella and Reese are gals that played high school golf here in town. They're both playing for the University of Minnesota now, both really accomplished golfers. We've had them on the air before. And they just send us cards and
golf balls, waggle hats.
And everything. It was just so nice. But anyway, that's the kind of gifts that most people give. Joe Burrow bought. Do I have the right guy? Was it Burrow?
Sure, it wasn't Brock Purdy.
That's what I'm thinking of. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy bought 8 because there's 8 linemen in the room. He bought brand new Tundras, or what's the other one? There's another Toyota. And so there's 4 men. It was basically take your pick, guys. They're all yours. And he's not even making the big money.
That's what
right?
I said. Like, he's not even making $1 million a year. And his linemen, I thought I said they're all like combined to make like $40 million a year between the 5 of them.
And he bought, it's the Tundra, and what's it, was it the Toyota, the two
5 Toyota Sequoias and 4 Toyota Tundras.
Yeah. Tundras and Sequoias, and he bought them. And they set it up where, I guess, they wanted to publicize it. Usually when you give a gift, you just kind of do it privately. But they had the camera over Brock Purdy's shoulder. I saw the video, and it's like, hey, guys, I got something for you out here. So the guys in the offensive line room came out to the parking lot. He's got these brand new cars. There you go. They're kind of living in a different world than we are, tend to be. I'm trying to think of that.
Especially on that Mr. Irrelevant seventh round pick money. Now he's going to get paid.
He's going to get paid.
He'll be okay.
He'll be fine. But it's.
You think you just put those on layaway? Guys, I'll pay you and give me about 5 months.
Yeah, well, probably what they did was they did a credit check and then said, "You're who? Oh, sure. You're re-signing, right? Yeah, that's not a problem there. Because it seems like when you
what if he got like some debilitating injury though, where he can't play football the rest of his life and doesn't get a contract? I know the odds are slim.
Well, then you know what happens is all of a sudden when the lineman goes out after the game to go into his car and it's been repossessed, it's just gone. He's got nowhere to go. The parking spot's empty, and he's got to call an Uber or a Lyft to find his way home. They used to always buy him watches, but tend to be they didn't buy him like a Timex or a Swatch. They'd buy him these Rolex watches. These watches that cost hundreds of $1,000s. They would give to the lineman. Maybe they gave him the watch and said, you need to time how long you got to protect me for. I need 3 seconds in the pocket, please. I'm getting you a watch so that you can tell time.
Now that I'm thinking about it, this is all an advertising scam.
Oh, is that what it was?
No, I'm just, this is just my conspiracy theory.
I bet it is.
All 9 of them just happen to be Toyotas. Right? So this is him going, hey, Toyota guy, either give these to me or give me a deal on these. I'll give them to them. You'll get tons of publicity about your new cars. It'll be worth it for you.
So do you think, they gave them to him. He didn't buy them. Well, now it's...
Or maybe like Toyota is a sponsor of the 49ers, so this is what they came up with.
That's exactly what I got fooled. I got hoodwinked. I was thinking, what a nice guy. But it was strange, like I say, on that kind of a salary to be buying those for the offensive linemen.
Yeah, we all got scammed. That's what I'm going with.
Well, maybe it was just you and I. Maybe we're the only two that got bamboozled. I've gotten bamboozled on that fake stuff before, and I got bamboozled. They're really good. Well, then why did the news story not say this is an advertisement? Somebody else got bamboozled. Because it made it look like it was a sports. Is your whole life just sports story? So I got bamboozled on it. Tell me, I'm sorry I didn't get you anything for the holidays.
I'm going to get you $50 in credit at Underdog Fantasy. That's the kind of guy I am. That's the kind of Christmas present I'm going to give you.
How about we do this? Why don't we do a gift swap? You give me a tarp shooter and I'll give you a book. Do you have any left at all?
I've got used ones. Yeah, I never... They're always made by my manufacturer and sent out. So It's not like I have them stored up in my house.
Right, okay. Maybe we could just do a quick gift swap like that.
The tarp shooter doesn't level out the table as well, though, as the book.
No, but it's good when I want to change the oil in my car. I can just throw it underneath and it would protect my my garage floor. By the way, I got to get a new garage door because there's a little bit of a space on one side. I backed into it one day when it was halfway up. I think I told the story. I had.
It was halfway there?
Yeah, I had Carl fix it for me, but something's hanging, the rubber thing. So I've been getting mice. Found another one in a trap today. That's 4 of them in the past week and a half. Snapped their little necks. Sorry, Peter.
They get in my garage, too.
Yeah. Do you trap them and kill them?
Oh, we've had, like, the mice poison all around our house.
I don't poison. I just do the traps. But I will tell you this. Next time the Knickerbockers are in town, Bodega Cat. I'm going to have them come over to my garage because that's what they do. Cats chase away the mice. Thanks for having me, Tenna. Have a great holiday.
See you next year.
Enjoy your vacation. I'll be back Monday for one last day and then back on the 2nd of January after that. Stick around. It's JG and Brett Blakemore. No, is it JG?
I thought it was Russo today.
Russo. It's Russo. And I have trouble hearing, just like I didn't know he said dog. Thought he said log. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. Right here on The Fan.
Listen back to any of Common Man's programs by podcasting on the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.com.
The only thing better than the holidays are holidays packed with NFL games. Kicking off Thursday, December 19th with an AFC West showdown.
Touchdown Chargers!
Then a Saturday doubleheader. 12 games Sunday with a battle in Lambeau on Monday night.
Oh, what a play! What a catch!
And a Christmas Day doubleheader for the ages on Netflix.
Oh, sweet Marie!
That's how the NFL does the holidays.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. Everybody needs some variety in life. That's what I love about Chumba Casino. They know how to keep things fresh and exciting. All their games are free to play. Like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire. You can claim free daily login bonuses, too. And they release new games every week. So spice things up with ChumbaCasino.com now for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
You wake up, put on your Ray-Ban Meta glasses. You're living all in. You realize you need coffee. So you say,
Hey, Meta, how do I make a latte?
Brew 2 shots of espresso.
after Meta AI gets you caffeinated, you're ready for some beats.
Hey, Meta, play hip-hop music.
You head to meet some friends, but can't remember the place.
Hey, Meta, call Eva.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses, the next generation of AI glasses. Just say, hey, Meta, to harness the power of Meta AI. Shop now at meta.com/smartglasses.